Mark your calendars. July 21st, Uber and Lyft drivers strike. Hey everyone, my name is Chris and welcome to the Rideshare Guy. And today we're going to be talking about the upcoming Uber and Lyft strike. It's essentially a rideshare strike and there's a few things behind it. So what we're going to be talking about is the upcoming strike, the why, the where, if you're going to participate. Then let's talk about some of the challenges with an Uber and Lyft strike. And we want to know what your thoughts are. So make sure you stay to the end so you can see what I'm going to ask and then answer in the comments below. On July 21st, Rideshare Driver United is calling for a market-wide strike for both Uber and Lyft drivers. Now, if you go to the Rideshare Driver United website, they're going to state that they're striking for fair pay, stopping second-class status, and the PRO Act. Now, if you're not familiar with the PRO Act, we did do a video on it as well as an article. So if you want to check out the article and the video, link is going to be in the description, and we'll leave a link to the video right here. So if you want to check that out, then you can. You're going to get some more information about the PRO Act. So now let's talk about why there is a strike for July 21st. Well, first off, Rideshare Driver United is talking about reduced mileage rates for Uber and Lyft, lowered commissions, taking away the flexibility and transparency, how they're continuing to exploit workers and manipulating the algorithm, and also for California workers, how they're talking about broken promises of Prop 22. All right, so now that we covered part of the reasons why, let's talk about where. First off, this is going to be an all market-wide strike. So that means no matter where you are, you can participate in the strike by not turning on your app and going online. But there are going to be some actual locations where there's going to be people picketing. So if you want to go check that out, or if you want to participate there, we will give you a list of the places that we know of. Now, there are probably more. And if you want to see what's going on in your area, because maybe you are not in one of these areas that I'm going to talk about, then check out your local Facebook pages, check out your local Reddit threads, and see what might be going on around your particular area if you want to participate. Los Angeles is having a 24-hour strike, and the picket line is going to be at 1 p.m. at LAX. It's going to be at the Airport Landing Viewport, which is West 92nd Street in Los Angeles. There's one in San Diego, which is a 24-hour strike, and rallying at the Lyft office, which is 1240 West Monera Boulevard in San Diego. San Francisco is having a 24-hour strike and a rally at Uber headquarters, which is going to be at 1725 3rd Street in San Francisco. In Austin, Texas, there's going to be a 24-hour strike and a rally at the Uber Greenlight. At Boston, there's a 24-hour strike and a car caravan from South Bay to State House. Don't know what the time is on that right now. You want to check your local area if you want to participate there. In Cleveland, Ohio, it's a 24-hour strike and driver barbecue at Madison Park. In Las Vegas, there's a 24-hour strike and a rally at Uber Greenlight Hub. In Pittsburgh, there's a 24-hour strike and a driver meetup at South Shore Riverfront Park. In Denver, there's a 24-hour strike and a picket. The location isn't listed, but according to a post on Reddit, it will be at the Lyft Driver Center in Aurora from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And as I said earlier, there might be some more areas that are having strikes and picketing and car caravans or whatever it might be. You just got to make sure you check your local Facebook pages, see what might be going on in your area. And if you want to participate, find out the time, the location, and head over there. Now that we covered the why and the where of the strike, let's ask, are you going to participate? Yes or no? And if you're in one of these areas or know of another spot that is having some sort of rally, some sort of picket, anything like that, are you going to be participating there? Comment below, let us know. Now that we covered pretty much what is going on July 21st, let's talk about some of the challenges it's going to take in order to have a true and effective strike, because there's millions of drivers out there right now. And to reach all of them is going to be extremely difficult. Another thing is several drivers aren't online. They might not be on YouTube. They might not be on Reddit. They might not be on Facebook. They might not speak English. So there's several ways that this has to get out if you want to have an effective strike. So you have to have it all over YouTube, many different channels covering it. You have to have it on Reddit, and you have to have it on Facebook and large national groups. You have to have it all over the place. You have to have it in the news. You have to have people seeing this. Not only that, you also want to have outreach teams. So you want to have maybe 10 or so people who are going out and getting FaceTime with different drivers in that particular market. There's several ways you could do that just by getting Uber or Lyft rides that are short and to the point. Also, you could go to places where they're waiting, like large events or the airport lot, and they have to agree with it. So you have to pitch it in the right way. And I'm sure most drivers do want more money, so it's a very obvious thing. Not only that, you're seeing Uber and Lyft taking more and more of the fare, and drivers are getting paid a smaller percentage of it. So you might see something like 40, 50%, but lately you might see something like 60, 70% is going to Uber instead of the driver. And you also have to have the public on board, the ones who are using this service, the ones who want to get rides. You need to appeal to them. Now, right now is a great time to be able to do that because, well, let's face it, if you take a ride, you're paying usually more because of dynamic pricing. So drivers are not making as much, but riders are paying much more than what they're used to. And they're not happy about that. Couple that with the unreliability of the app where drivers aren't just right around the corner anymore. They could be 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes away, and it's becoming less reliable because of the ongoing driver shortage. Those are two strong points that you can use in order to get the public behind a nationwide strike as well for Uber and Lyft to change their ways. So trying to organize all of the drivers and even the public behind it is going to be a huge, daunting task. It can be done, and this could be the start of it. Rideshare Driver United will have more strikes going on after this as well. Now, I do believe that there could be a win-win-win situation here. A win for drivers where drivers are able to get paid more. They're able to get paid a right wage when it comes to either a living wage, when it comes to expense wage like gas because it's going up. There's a lot of different things when it comes to wages and earnings. Not only that, safety measures, better safety measures could be in place as well. And several of the other things that drivers do want, where it will still continue to make the service reliable and a fair price for a passenger, which is a win for the passengers because it's going to be more reliable and they're still going to be paying competitive rates, which also could lead to a win for Uber and Lyft. That means passengers are out there paying for rides. That means money's coming in and it could be profitable. All right. And now I want to hear from you and your thoughts. First off, are you going to participate in the strike? Yes or no? Then are you going to go to one of these locations, whether it's a caravan, whether it's a picket, whether it's something where there's a driver meetup? And also, what are your thoughts on the strike overall? Do you think that this needs more time? Do you think 24 hours is enough? Do you think that there's enough outreach? Do you think that you'd participate in reaching more drivers to try to do an ongoing strike beyond that? Comment below, let us know. And again, just to wrap up, July 21st, a 24-hour strike going on in all markets wherever Uber and Lyft are operating, as well as if you want more information, make sure to check the description below. Also, if you enjoy this video and you made it to the end, smash that like button and make sure to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications so you'll be notified every time new videos are uploaded. All right, everyone, drive safe.